Welcome to the Artistic Mystic Muse channel. I'm Nancy, your mystical muse. It's great to see all of you. Thank you so much for being here. Sending you lots of blessings. So this is a collective reading for the beginning of June 2023. And it's kind of an interesting reading because there's a bit of a wrap up. There's a bit of what I would consider like unfolding, an acknowledgement of this kind of transition. May was a big, April into May was kind of a weird shift because of the double eclipse. And then that adjustment that I think people needed time for in May to, it felt different. It required some acclimating for some of us. Some of us felt a need to change, or change was put upon us. So June's kind of like, that preparation again. And we start out with transformation, and it's 33, which is a divine number. It's, you know, your higher self, the divine. In some religions, Father, Son, Holy Ghost, but it's the Trinity. And it's those threes that create that very, very transformational change. But it also talks about being in alignment. You've got your heart chakra here that is anchoring everything and coming from a place of love for yourself, for any and all things. But that 33 is that really collaboration for co-creation. And it's followed by an 11, which talks about brand spanking new beginnings, aha, illumination, enlightenment. And it says cosmic connection. So there's more of a connection to the energies around you, to source, the universe, God. And that is where this transformation is taking place. It's creating these small changes, shifts, steps that you're taking for this alignment, which is amazing. And the bottom of the deck, we have six, which is celebration. So six is all about, it's a balancing of giving and receiving, of gratitude for the lessons, but also for the things that bring you joy. So, and celebrating the hard work that it takes to be here, to evolve, to find your personal growth. So that's really amazing. And we then have the death card. It says, I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. So for many of you, I'm going to say into May, end of April, throughout May, now we're going into June, there may have been things that have come to an end. And they can be things you've put to an end, thoughts, behavior patterns, ways of looking at things that don't serve you. There could be things you've had to let go of, whether they're physical objects, people, beliefs. There could have been other endings that were, maybe you had a change in your job, you've had a change in something, your community, whatever that is for you. That is what this period has been, and it's acknowledging that the endings had to happen for the new beginnings. And at the bottom of the deck we have trust. It says, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. And that's why it's always important to get still. And it's funny because under the celebration card it said to be still, but I didn't say anything. Be still to connect to yourself, your feelings, your emotions, to source, to the universe, right? And trust that you're being guided. You're being guided. So we then have, I release time and let the universe show me what to do. Again, releasing, trusting. Divine timing is not linear timing. It is not how we think it should be timed. It comes when it's meant to come, and it's usually not always when it's expected. But that's where the trust comes in. But you're being asked to go with the flow, to allow the universe to unfold these things for you, to give you these things, to release time. Don't put a time limit on it. And also, that's a form of releasing control. And it says, I can do less and attract more, which just goes back to what I was saying. When you release control and you go with the flow, it and you stay positive, you trust, you believe, that's when your vibration raises, and what you attract are more things of an equal or higher vibration. So that's really amazing. Bottom of the deck, instead of worrying about the future, I know all is well when I'm aligned in the moment. When I'm aligned in the moment. And I know sometimes that's really hard. Sometimes it's really hard. But know that whatever the future holds, that it is meant for you, that trust that it will be brought to you in the right timing. Oh, don't let your past hold you back. So that's part of this transformation. That is part of this death, is releasing the past events, feelings, behaviors, situations, people. They were great lessons. Thank you for them. Give thanks for them and gratitude, but they are no longer, you're no longer that person anymore. It's kind of like graduation, right? You're moving on to something else, a new beginning. So keep that in mind. And we also have nothing will come of this situation. So part of maybe what they're asking you to do by this release is that whatever happened in the past, whatever the past was, there's nothing more to be done with that, right? To let it go, to release it. And it also kind of goes back to this thing of things that have fallen away, things that have been released, moved out of your way, whether it's situations, people, that it's done. It's just done. That's what I'm getting. And we also have a fiery climax approaches. So part of what this transformation is about, it's getting ready to launch something. It's getting ready to bring something to a head. And maybe that's your acknowledgement, maybe that's taking that step into that beginning, but it's fire energy, which is creativity. It's a catalyst, right? It's passion. It's alchemy. It creates a change. So be aware of that. Yeah. And adjustments may be required. The whole path, your whole path in life requires adjustments. Adjustments in all kinds of ways. So that's why being present, being in the flow, trusting what you're being given is really important. And having gratitude, right? Gratitude brings change. Gratitude for the little things, the day-to-day things, even the big things, but that brings more blessings to your day. And then we have the void. This is about creation, co-creating with cosmic connection, universal connection. That void is a place of what you want to bring in, what you want to create, and it's limitless, right? So what do you want to create? How and what does abundance look like to you? Abundance can be peace of mind. Abundance can be, um, you know, feeling better, growing spiritually, mentally, physically. Abundance can also be monetary, but it's all of all kinds. So those things are to be expected here coming in the beginning of June, which is amazing. And again, we have to trust. And we've got the green, the heart chakra again. Trust what you're feeling. While your logical mind is dictating a supposedly clear direction, your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow an alternative path. The logical path may be one that you consider safe and more familiar, but you could be missing out on boundless opportunities and so much more. So stay out of your head, basically, is what it's requiring. Don't overthink things. Don't try to control things. Go with the flow. Yeah, or it's a form of self-sabotage, right? Blocking things that are wanting to be delivered, want to be unfolded for you. Progress, which is the whole theme of this. You're making progress. Sometimes it doesn't feel like you're making much progress. You might feel stuck. You might feel like you're in a funk, but progress also includes those bits of it, those moments of feeling stuck, right? It's an opportunity for you to examine. It's an opportunity for you to grow. It's an opportunity for you to make a change or a shift. And then we have relax and allow light in. When you relax, when you are present, and not in your head, but in your heart, that allows you to become more aligned and connect with the void, with source, with all creation. Cleanse and shield your energy. So for some, cleansing, what kind of water are you drinking? What kind of food are you putting in? Are you doing self-care that helps cleanse your energy? Getting out in nature, grounding yourself outside, breathing fresh air, meditating, prayer, yoga, some form of exercise, what that is. And that is how you detoxify on a variety of levels. And then shielding your energy talks a little more about discernment and what you're going to spend your energy on, right? And to shield it. Do you need to overextend yourself? Is that good for you? Probably not. Breathe and become aware. So there again, taking breath, becoming aligned, taking a pause, right? And here's the void, the infinite possibilities in the void when you co-create. And it's a flow. It has highs and lows, as above, so below, but you stay in the flow. That's amazing. All right. For some of you, you're getting messages clairvoyantly. Now, what does that mean? Clairvoyance is where you are given, and it can be words, but a lot of times you're given, or you'll see in your mind's eye something, or you'll be given an answer. That's clairvoyance. And so Archangel Raziel says, I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. So seeing can be literally seeing. Something can be presented to you that you literally see it and you know it because it hits you differently. Seeing can also be in, like I said, in your mind's eye. You kind of get a picture of it, a knowing of it. And that's what is helping to guide you. For some of you, we have creative writing, Archangel Gabriel. Make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen an article or a book. So it doesn't mean necessarily you're going to become a blog person the next day or writing a book. It could be, but they're asking you to journal the impressions you get, the things you're experiencing, because it helps you to process it, to help integrate it and reflect on it even later. So writing is being encouraged somehow if you journal, and it doesn't have to be a big entry unless you've got something you really want to share, but that is being encouraged. And we also have at the bottom of the deck, brilliant idea, maybe something you're getting clairvoyantly. They want you to write it down. There are the ingredients there for something new, something you want to do. And it says, Archangel Uriel, yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action and bring your idea to fruition. So this is kind of going back with this whole idea of you getting aligned, getting connected, getting in the void to co-create. There's infinite possibilities of what you can do, but you are being guided. And maybe that's why you need to write things down. From the Ascended Masters deck, we have the Divine Director, Intervention and Purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. They're there, but you have to ask for their assistance. It's a caveat of free will. Spirit, God, angels, ancestors, whatever you want to call it, they cannot assist you unless you ask for help. But they're saying that they are here to help guide you. So that's amazing. And we have green Tara. We have supreme protection. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation and trust. And that's part of the transformation again, is trusting the progress you're making, right? We also have deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. So part of this transformation is taking care of your vessel, is, doing things that help you replenish, to not overextend. So that's really important, the self care bit. And on the bottom of the deck, we have Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So we talked about this transformation that's occurring with the death of things, the ending of things, the releasing. There's another one, releasing of things. So that's really what's helping you transform, to not be tethered to those things. And then under that, we have Trust the Niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? And that kind of brings us full circle back to what I was saying. So for the last messages, I'm going to use the keys to the 13 universal laws. It's an oracle deck I created. If you're interested in purchasing one of my decks, the links below. No special instructions are required. But let's see what closing messages we have for this beginning of January for the collective. Key to balance, right? Finding balance. That helps you stay in the flow. Key to friendship. Maybe there's someone who's reaching out for you that is could assist you, or maybe they're going through something similar and you've got someone you can talk to. Yeah, key to spirit. Connecting with your soul, connecting with source, the universe, God is the key to progress. That was the card that I was told to use for this theme. I can't make this up. So take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Thank you for being here. If you're interested in a reading, regardless of the size, my website has longer readings, but if you want something shorter, reach out. If you're interested in some of the gemstone jewelry that's on there, or you want something custom designed, I'd be happy to work with you. So take what resonates, leave the rest behind, share, like, subscribe, and thanks again for being here. Have a great week. Bye.